We welcome you to the Augusta Civic Center as Muncie Media Sports brings you YSCC College Basketball tonight. We're here for a Moose call as the Moose will welcome UMaine Machias here at the Augusta Civic Center. Hello, buddy. I'm Rob Munsing, joined by Nate Munsing here for the pregame in this one. This should be a pretty even matchup here in the women's game as the teams come in pretty well matched up talent-wise and record-wise as well. We'll take a look at that, Nate. We'll take a look at the Machias women's schedule so far this year and how they have been doing. You can see they're 6-3 overall, 3-1 in the conference. They're on a one-game winning streak. They've been good at home, 3-0 at home, 3-3 away. So they're averaging 62.7 points per game and shooting well. Their big gun is Tate Dawley. She's averaging 31 points a game for the Clippers, and she's a leading scorer in the league. And they've got some other players that you'll see. Caitlin Lyons is averaging 20 points a game for Machias. They're not a very deep team, Nate, but they play hard and they play well, and they're well coached by Coach Alley. So it should be a good matchup here tonight. Let's take a look at your Moose as well. The Moose come into this one. Let's see if I can bring up their schedule for the season. That's UMaine Machias. I'm sorry, that's for the men, but the women have done well here. They've got the signature win over the number one now, Central Maine Mustangs, and that could be something that could bode well. We'll get rid of that graphic. We'll save that one for the men's game. So we are getting ready for the starting lineups here from the Augusta Civic Center. As we said, the Tate Dawley is the leader here. Let's take a look at the Mustangs and see how they are doing as well. Their individual leaders, Madeline Sir averaging 21.8 points a game. Hope Butler at 14.3 points a game. Sydney LeBlanc, 11 points a game. And Katie Butterfield at 10.8 points per game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double figures here for the individual leaders for the Moose. So we'll get the starting lineups, and we'll get set to get underway here just about on time, if not a tad early here from the Augusta Civic Center.
And first up for the visiting University of Maine at Machias Clippers.
So the Clippers will get introduced first.
Number 3, Stalisha Thomas.
Stalisha Thomas.
A guard from Atlanta, Georgia. Number 4, Cassie Wilkinson.
Cassie Wilkinson.
A guard from Monmouth, Maine. Number 12, Abby Allen.
Abby Allen.
A guard from Lubeck, Maine. Number 22, Caitlin Lyons.
Talk to you about Caitlin Lyons, averaging 20 points a game.
33, Tate Dawley.
And Tate Dawley, she has the 31 points a game. And Tate and Sir are inside. Should be a good matchup here tonight at the Augusta Civic Center. Here come your Moose.
And now for the University of Maine at Augusta Booth, a guard from Rockland, Maine, number 11, Hope Butler.
Hope Butler, the point guard, doing a great job here for Coach Seavey. Sydney LeBlanc.
A forward from Monmouth, Maine, number 24, Katie Butterfield.
Katie Butterfield, averaging over 10 points a game.
Georgetown, Maine, number 31, Madeline Sir.
Madeline Sir.
And a forward from Solon, Maine, number 43, Kate Stevens.
And Kate Stevens rounds up the starting five for your Moose.
At this time, we ask you all to rise.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. It'll be tip-off time here from the Augusta Civic Center. We'll come back after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Possible. The doctors and physical therapists try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford-Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case, my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
So we'll get set here for the tip-off. Should be a good one. Moose in the white there will be going left to right on your computer screen or TV or wherever you're watching us from. Glad you could join us either on Facebook or on our Boxcast app if you're watching on your smart TV. Want to give a shout-out to Cassidy Lesner's grandmother, Pat. Not able to make the trip down to watch the game tonight, but she's watching her granddaughter, Cassidy, online. Cassidy, great kid. I told the story about her earlier on in the year, sending me a note thanking me for doing the games and how much it means to the families of the players and all that. Just real classy kid and a great thing to do. And, of course, her dad, Chris, is involved in doing some of this. Works with Mark Callanan up there. And so Chris knows a little bit about what it takes to get these things out and get these things going. So Cassidy's appreciative of that. Good win. Up underneath, Butler got it tipped away. That was a nice set play off the tip, Nate. Didn't get down, but well executed.
Yeah, Coach Stevie's got to be happy with that. Just weren't quite able to finish, but nicely done. And as they've done all season, UMA's been great on the inbound, Rob.
Yeah, they sure have. Let's move the scoreboard down a little bit. I like that better. So we told you about Tate Dolly inside, and this will be a patient offense that they'll run here. Caitlin Lyons with it out high, and they'll work set plays in the half court. We've seen the Machias Women here for several seasons here. They're well coached and very methodical. They'll get it done. That was outside by Wilcoxon and out of bounds.
Yeah, I had to take the open three there, deep one, but shot clock was running down.
Glad you could join us here, Munson Media Sports. Moose Call tonight. 2 games for you. Comes inside, back out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to dish it inside. It went off the shins of Abby Allen and turned over here to the Clippers. Well, Coxon's going to take it on the drive. She gets rejected by Sir underneath. That was well done there. And Sir going straight up. Stevens inside. Tough move inside. Won't go, and Dolly's a rebound machine. She's got the rebound.
Yeah, if you're Stirs, you got to know where Kate Dolly is, and that play obviously going to the baseline would have been a little bit more effective.
Yeah, Dolly will play a lot of basket defender. Back outside, it goes to Lyons and won't get down. Here comes Sir with it. Madeline. Sydney. Got a ring home. Just inside for Sydney. 4-0. Good start here, the Moose. We'll keep an eye. We've had some issues with the scoreboard in the past, not putting the score up, so try to keep an eye on it. If you notice something, just Nate and me here tonight, so don't be afraid to put it up online and say, hey, something's not working. We'll call in the technical crew, because we don't have a technical crew. It'll be Nate or me to fix everything. If the gods are willing and the planets align, the technology works, we'll have a clean game. Thomas with it.
Ooh, I think they missed travel there.
Another rejection underneath. That's Sir. She's got 2. Comes Sydney. Gets it head. Sir on the floor. She got hit from behind. Foul's going to go against. I think it was Caitlin Lyons going to get called on it. Yeah, it is on Lyons.
I like the aggressive play here early on for the Moose, Rob, going right down inside the paint, not afraid of Tate Dolly down in the middle. And like you said before, she's more of a basket defender. She's off the ball. So if you're aware of that and you can make your move like Serge did there, just going right to the basket, you can have some, you can be effective.
Well, we get 2 good defenders here, that's for sure. Sir underneath and Dolly underneath, 2 of the premier bigs here in the YSCC. Little bump to let it go outside. Well, Coxon's got a 3. 5-3 now. Butler to LeBlanc. LeBlanc threw it away. It's going to go right in the hands of Wilcoxon. She gathers the ball, brings it back outside, puts up a long shot. Won't go. Rebounds underneath by Lyons, and she's going to get fouled. Says Mr. Al Cloutier. We see Al on these travels a lot. This looks like Mr. Parkhurst also. Third official back to me. Can't catch him yet. We see a lot of these guys. They do a good job in this league, and good mix of veterans with some of the younger guys doing the games. We let them officiate. Occasionally, we'll put up a replay and let you call it at home. Got replay set to go here. 5-5. Good start, both teams. Butterfield kicks it back out to Stevens. Butler skips it. Sydney's got one lined up. She's got one out there. She's got a 2, but it was a long 2. Out of bounds. So it'll be Clippers. Great venue here at the Augusta Civic Center. Story for you here that I think will amaze everybody. Here goes Dolly. She hasn't had many touches. They defended pretty well outside, but the rebound's going to come right in the hands of Thomas. She got it back outside for a second set. Lions, right side now. Wilcoxon, she's been shooting from out there, and Sear's got her third rebound of the game. To LeBlanc. Tried to get it inside, got it back outside. Stevens, head and shoulder fake. Back outside. Sear's way long. She's going to launch it anyway. In, out, and rebound to Dolly. Wilcoxon, right side. She's going to take it. Put a run up. Sear's got a block.
How about that? She's far away from the player, too, Rob. No body contact there, just going right up.
And now Stevens is going to get called on one.
I don't know about that. That seems like, to me, a player out of control more than anything.
Foul on number 43, Kate Stevens, her first, team second. Kate Dolly, line for 2.
So let's take a look at that block after the first free throw, Nate. Here it is.
Yeah, here's the entry pass with Coxon coming in towards, and you can see here, there's some distance to cover, and nicely done going up, finding the ball up in the air.
Dolly's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, plenty of practice, right?
Yeah, plenty. Yeah, averaging 31 points a game, as we said. She's their scorer, and that's where they go. Butterfield with a swooping home.
Katie Butterfield.
That was a pretty play by Katie, as she really was quick. Slashed through, put it up left-handed and home.
Yeah, great footwork.
Pop outside. That was by Allen, didn't go, and Sidney LeBlanc back outside. Butler swung around. Butterfield thought about it and went on the walk a little bit. Here's Katie's finish here, Nate.
Yeah, this is Butler in the corner right now with it. And she's going to dribble up to the top and get it over to Kate Stevens, who's a fantastic passer. And there's the entry, just nice little step through the defenders. And that's the thing. If you can get past, if you pull the defenders up and away from the basket, Rob, and they put themselves in a bad position, and there's a big hit there.
Caitlin Lyons. I'm sorry, that was Megan Gay, not Lyons. Gay just in the game, number 23, hit the 3. That was a line drive shot. Butterfield had a shot, doesn't take it. Got it back outside to Sir Stevens. Sir high. Entry inside. They try to dish it into Butterfield, and she's got it. They've got to get a shot off, so Butler won't go, and comes down in the hands of Lyons. Caitlin Lyons. Dishes right side, back outside. Gay let that one go, and going to get a foul on the floor.
Fouls on number 3, Delisha Thomas, her first.
First on Thomas. Both teams with 2 fouls. 10-7. Sir almost had to go off her hands out of bounds, but she gathered it in, got it to Butterfield. They'll try to work the half-court set. LeBlanc. They'll get in the corner. Stevens, good entry pass. Up and knocked away by Tate Dolly. Dolly, good defender as well. You saw it there. She's another one of those kids. She'll play almost every dribble of the game, Nate, and you'll look and she'll end up the game with 2 or 3 fouls, and that's it. She's really a good defender. Kate Stevens, the inbound here for your Moose. Moose trail by 3. Comes out high. Sydney's going to move it in, pop it up. No, and Dolly the rebound. Trouble. No defender there, so they're all set. Abby Allen. Allen back outside. Lions on the take. Let's see.
Well, it's got to go down.
Yeah, it's going to be a block. Yeah, I think Hope was still moving sideways, Nate. She tried to fight through the pick, so. Get a look at it when we get a chance maybe on this. And out of bounds. Let's look at it, Nate. This is what they call the block.
Yeah, Hope's going to go underneath that screen and just getting in there a little bit too late. It was a good call by the official.
You know, Lyons did put her arm bar up, but it was more to protect herself. Dolly's got it. Head and shoulder fake in the traffic, but she traveled before she got the move off. So we stayed 10-7.
Coach Stevens got to be happy with how they're defending right now against Dolly, Rob.
Yeah, Tate's leading scorer in the conference at 31 points a game, as we told you on the entry, if you're just joining us. Back cut, out of bounds. So Sura's got 5, LeBlanc 2. Dolly's just got the 2 free throws. That's it. So no field goals for her at all in this game. .340 left here in the first. Right side now, Lions. Entry in, but Kate Stevens with the steal. Here comes Hope Butler. Out of Oceanside, over to Stevens and back. They play back and forth with it. Comes to cut by Sura. She's going to pop it there. Won't go. Tipped around. Let's see which flavor they're going to call. Clippers ball. Both teams picking up in the half court here defensively so far in this one. Both teams more likely to do that, Nate, given the depth of the bench. It was Dolly outside. They'd shut her off inside, but Tate Dolly says, all right, well, I'll take this one. LeBlanc's got it, 12-7 now. Clippers, Stevens, quick entry, Butterfield. She's left-handed, likes that side, but Dolly defended pretty well. Comes off to Abby Allen. Allen out of a Monmouth Academy locally here, and smashed to the ground she goes, but no call as Stevens got all ball. So the Moose have been a little stuck at 7. That was a good release by Caitlin Lyons. Quick release for the 3-point basket for her. Makes it 15-7. Moose need a good possession here, get the offense back on track. It'll come over here to LeBlanc. Hope Butler now. Butterfield. Into Sir, and well-run play there. Perfect.
Yeah, I like what I see there, Rob. They get the ball down to the baseline and have Sir coming down, outside the paint. I mean, that's a perfect setup for her to be able to take it right in there, one-on-one, and give her a good angle at the basket.
Dolly's got it there. Going to put it up and swish it home. Just a little push shot, Nate. Almost an old-fashioned one-hander, No jump to it, huh?
I mean, it's a huge advantage just to be over, she's shooting over the top of everyone.
Yeah,
no one can really go up and contest her shot.
That's way outside for LeBlanc. Butterfield trying to fight for the rebound, and it's going to come off here to Abby Allen. Allen gets it back, and she'll run the offense outside here for the Clippers. Lions. Now in the corner. Thomas. Help defense. Spin around move and good. So Dolly's heated up.
Yeah, great adjustment there. She knows that on the far side that second defender's coming over, so she's a quick little jab step and a reverse shot.
They did a pretty good job denying her the ball early, but now what she's done is she's come out, Nate, and, she's got an all-around game, as we said. Sir with it. Madeline goes in, gets cut off. The 3 Clippers on the defense here. Coming up is Caitlin Lyons. Brings it back outside. Waits for her to get there. Dolly. Got Stevens on her. Now to come back outside, they'll take their time with 35 seconds left. Little help defense, and Butterfield will strip it away. Sydney LeBlanc. Sydney up off the glass, rolls out. Shot clock off. Ten seconds. You see the clock official. Something off the ball, and the Moose will get the final possession with 6.8. Plenty of time.
Number 3, Delisha Thomas. Her
Second on Thomas. She's got to go and sit. Wilcoxon will come back in. LeBlanc with it. In the corner. Butterfield knows she's got to launch one. She does. Follows her shot. Not sure if it would have counted. I think it would have if she'd been able to get it in, but she's not able to do it. So the Clippers have gone out to a 19-9 lead. We'll come back. It'll be second quarter from the Augusta Civic Center. You're watching YSCC Moose Basketball on Munzing Media Sports.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. We're back. Rob Munzing, Nate Munzing here from the Augusta Civic Center, your Moose Call. This will be our final Moose Call of the first semester. And I don't think we're back here till February, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a long break.
Yeah, and the same with our Mustang schedule. We'll have a single women's game in mid-January, and then the Moose will be down there, as well as the Seawolves, and that'll finish up our schedule. It's real top, really home schedule for the Mustangs, and of course, the Moose also play some other games, other home games. Jen Laney was telling me that next year they're going to be able to schedule the Augusta Civic Center more often. And the other thing she told me, Nate, if you get a chance, go down to one of the baskets here just quickly. Show the folks at home the basket here. Just probably this way. When you get a look at this basket, I got a story coming up about that. There it is. Clippers got the basketball. So I want folks at home to tell me how old those baskets are. Think about that, okay? When we get a dead ball, I'll clue you in. Butler, that almost looked like it went in.
It did look like it
From
went
our
in.
angle, way up here, high above courtside. I'm glad I didn't say anything. Stays 19-9. Take a look at the stats here. We'll get a second during the break. Into the corner it goes to Gay. She's got a three from out there. That one didn't go. Back outside here to Caitlin Lyons. Lyons is going to pop an elbow one. Won't go. Tipped around, and Butler will get the rebound. Comes Hope Butler. Let's see if they can't get going. Good start for the Moose, but they just were not able to handle it. So those baskets, Nate, are 45 years old.
Wow.
45 years old.
That's incredible.
So that's just probably about when the Civic Center opened, when you go back 45 years. So they're going to get new ones. New ones are coming. According to Coach Laney, she was talking to Earl Kingsbury, head of the Civic Center here, and they've got some new ones coming. Beautiful shot by Caitlin Lyons, all net. Win the second. I'll fix that in a second. Left side it goes. Now looped inside. Up and in. That was well done, well connected. Butterfield, the two bigs. Madeline Sir connected underneath. The lead's cut in half, 22-11, 11-point lead. Right side now. Will Coxon to Dolly. That was Abby Allen off the rim. And here comes Butler. She wants to go. Crossed all the way. Sydney LeBlanc got it inside to Sir. Sir's double, triple teamed. Got it to Butler. Butler, head and shoulder fake. Floater. Good. Nice little finish for Hope.
Yeah, Hope's been a little quiet. The 2-3 zone's really difficult for her to get down in there. Doing a nice job off the curl there, though.
So the Moose looking to dig in on the D, and they do. Butterfield with a steal. Now Sir's on the right side. Stevens goes down, cuts through, back out to Butler. Butterfield here. LeBlanc. Kate could take that shot, Nate. She can hit that shot. Let's take a look at Hope Butler here. This was a nice finish, a nice little floater. She's got good body control on this. Hope's a really good athlete, and she's really brought something good to the game here at the point guard.
Yeah, you're going to see her collect it right there, and then just a quick little jab up fake and up and around over.
Got to trim those a little bit better. I'm too much on the replay. I'm trying to do the replays and still call the action, so we'll get those figured out. Trim them up a little bit better. 22-13. Inside. Sir. Back outside. Butler. Stevens. Sydney LeBlanc. She got it.
Big hit there for the Moose.
Back-to-back good possessions for the Moose. Offense coming to life a little bit. 6:47 left. We're in the second. They're trying to dig in on the D. They've got it down to 22-16, but Tate Dolly along the baseline where she is really a smooth operator. Stevens inside.
Oh, great pass.
Wouldn't ring down, though, for Sir. Lyons to Allen. Allen's holding. Gets it right side now. This is Will Coxon stolen away. Comes Sir. Left side and home. 24-18.
How about that defensive adjustment there by Sir? She'd been waiting for that pass to the elbow and just screams up and was able to intercept. And I like how they're extending the zone, Rob.
Yeah, that's one of the things. They get hit on the outside shot a few times, so they're starting to play a bit more aggressively in that zone. Good head and shoulder fake. Off the glass and home. That's a pretty play. Caitlin Lyons having a good game tonight. She's got 10 points. Go with Dolly's 10. Stevens. Butterfield's going to launch one from downtown. Won't go. Dolly got the loose ball, and come the Clippers. Allen, left side. Gay. Over to Lyons, who's been good. Hope Butler's got the rebound. Hope downshifts. Hope, left side. Kicks it all the way out to Sir. She's going to launch a three. Irons it. No. Butler's got the rebound. Butterfield rebound up and in.
And there's a great example there. Before, if Butterfield's shooting from the outside, they really don't have anyone down underneath the rebound offensively, Rob. So there you can see a big difference. She was set up perfectly, and she does a great job usually on the backside, weak side rebounding spot.
There we go. We get the second quarter up here. 4:33 left. It was an 11-point lead, biggest of the game for the Clippers. Moose have come back. They've got it down to 7. Dolly's got a chance to extend it to 8, and she will. She's got 12 points. Got a timeout here. We'll stay right with it. Give you a look at the stats. Madeline Sir got 11 points for the Moose. Sydney LeBlanc with 5. Hope Butler with 2. Katie Butterfield with 2 for the 20 points for your Moose. For the Clippers, Tate Dawley with 12. Caitlin Lyons with 10. Cassie Wilcoxon with 3. Megan Gay 3. Both teams playing at a pedestrian pace, which I think serves their bench needs pretty well, Nate. That's part of the thought process there by both the teams. As these teams aren't quite as deep, so they don't mind playing a half-court type game.
Yeah,
executing the half court.
It suits them really well, Rob. You're right. Not only due to their lack of depth, but also how they play, right? I mean, you want to work the ball down underneath, and typically if you're doing that, you need to set up a certain play, especially against a zone. You want the zone to have to move back and forth to kind of poke and prod it a little bit to try and work the ball down in. So that makes a lot of sense why they're both a little bit slower to get shots up. But, I think they're going for more quality over quantity kind of game plans on both sides.
Tate Dawley's got 8 rebounds. She's leading rebounder in the game. Back outside now. Comes into the corner, Butterfield. Into the corner goes to Sydney LeBlanc. Stevens gets it back over to Sydney. Sydney thought about the shot. Won't do it. They're down to single digits on the shot clock. Butterfield's got to pop outside. Won't go.
And again, unfortunately, if Butterfield's shooting the ball from the outside, they have no weak side rebounder.
Dawley trying to go, and Sir got a hand inside. She gets triple teamed, and Butterfield said, "That's mine." Took it away. Yeah. And Dawley got called on the foul.
Yeah, frustration foul there by Dawley. Obviously a lot of contact in the middle there, but it looked just because there was contact, it didn't look like anyone had possession
right.
at one
Yeah,
point.
I think that's exactly what the officials were seeing. Unforced turnover here. Lions into the corner now. Wilcoxon. Abby Allen. Caitlin Lyons. And something off the ball.
I called the moving screen.
Moving screen, okay. Hey, Nate, how'd I do on the colors tonight on
Nailed
the scoreboard? I did. Awesome. If you don't know, I'm colorblind, and that's one of the things. Nate was a little late getting here, coming up from work, and I didn't have him check the colors before the game, but I'm very happy that they got the colors right. Not sure what Coach Alley is wondering about down there.
I think he's just getting a warning.
Yeah, Troy is usually pretty calm. He's actually pretty funny. When we do the games down at Central Maine Community College, we're right next to the visitors' bench, and Troy is quite a character. I really get a kick out of him. And sometimes the coaches get a little bit rambunctious. Good games last night in the YSCC. I watched the Seawolves streaming. They do a great job down there for their games, and Jeff Schools, Jeff Mannix, and the crew, and got a good night just sitting back watching those games, and the Mustangs won both the games down there, and good games. The men's game came right down to the wire. Women's game was close, and then the Mustangs were able to pull away in the fourth quarter. So wins for the Mustangs. And talking to Jen Laney, the fine AD here at UMaine Augusta, and she was really tickled that the Mustangs won the game because they played both those teams. They beat the Mustangs and they lost to the Seawolves. So a Mustangs win helps them when you start looking to get postseason play, Nate. So it's a signature quality win for the Moose over the Mustangs. Their only loss of the year. So if the Mustangs continue to do well, that helps the standings nationally of the Moose. So they're big fans right now. And Dolly got the roll. She's got a really soft shot for a big. That was a good idea by Sydney to put it up there because she's probably going to shoot 2 now.
And I think, Rob, that UMA maybe might benefit from playing a little bit outside their comfort zone by pushing the ball and being a little bit more aggressive. You know, if you can get down the court and get a shot up without Tate Dolly being involved in it, I mean, it's almost a win in a sense.
I correct myself. They call that on the floor, so no shots. Back outside, Will Coxon. Goes, left hand, puts it up. Drips out. Butterfield. They looked like they were trying to run, but it was thrown away by Gay. Comes back outside now. Abby Allen. She's got Sydney LeBlanc on it. Goes right side to Gay. Gay's holding. They're way off her, so they'll come out on Lyons because she's been good. Dolly thought about it from out there. Got Kate Stevens on her. Spins around, puts up a one-hander, and good defense by Kate. Stayed right with it. Stayed right on the shooting arm.
And Dolly thought that she got fouled again.
Yeah, she might have.
I haven't seen her miss like that before. Usually it's a deflection or some type of foul that causes the ball to do that.
Well, I said she stayed right on the arm. She might have been on the arm all right. Sudbury in the game. Number 21. Madeline Sir banging around inside, but it's going to come into the hands here of Abby Allen. Here comes Abby Allen of Monmouth Academy. Caitlin Lyons waits for Dolly to come down. Dolly goes in, rejected underneath. That was a good job. Was it Sir coming over, I think.
Great fake.
Dolly, what a great play. And Dolly will get it back. Ball just seems to find her. She'll put that one up. And Hope Butler will finally get the rebound. Ahead to Sydney. Sydney LeBlanc puts it up and puts it home.
Great finish there for LeBlanc.
Good take and good finish. Sydney's good at going full speed and then getting and gathering herself and being able to finish. Not that easy to do. They'll let that one go out of bounds.
No, they're letting them play.
They are. Clippers to inbound. They'll run through a prearranged set, get it out deep. Now comes the entry. Lions might have got away with one there. Hope Butler says, yeah, I took one. I took one for the team. Didn't get a call. Inside, they try to drill it to Sudbury, but Dolly was there for the steal. Been a quick game so far. Let's take a look at that. We talked about Sydney and being able to finish strong. Watch her right here. Gather herself. Take it to the defender. Up and drops it home. Abby Allen. Shot clock is at 12. See the shot clock and the game clock, both official on our scoreboard. Back over. Clippers down to 3. They don't seem to realize it. They might not get a shot off. Yeah, they did not realize it. 4.4 seconds left for the Moose. Good defense. So time, 10-point lead. Butler's got it. She goes. Puts it up. Had the right idea, but didn't get it to drop. So a quick half of basketball that we have played here, Nate. We played the first half in about half an hour. So we'll take a break as well. We'll step away. We'll gather up the stats here for the live stats, like the crew down doing the live stats down below. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the fine ads of our great anchor sponsors here. We're very pleased to have CBU Benefits joining us now. Travis Mills, one of the 3 partners in that. Let's hear from Travis Mills right now.
Hey everyone, Travis Mills coming to you today to let you know more about CBU Benefits and the plans that we offer. We're going to talk today about the accident plan and why it's so important for you to have the coverage that we offer.
So one of the things with this accident policy that's really important is that a lot of people don't even understand how it works or how to use it. People think, well, I'm never going to get injured, I'm never going to get hurt, so there's no reason for me to really have it. But statistics tell us that over 40 million people are in an accident every single year in the United States. And why that's so important is it's not just for the car accidents. If your kids are hurt on a playground, if you're hurt lifting something or out doing some kind of activity, there's always a need to claim on an accident policy. Whether you're a child or into the later years of life, there's always the need for an accident policy.
Thanks so much, Alex. I appreciate that. For more information, visit cbubenefits.com to get yourself protected from life's unexpected events.
I really picked up cycling about 15 years ago, and it, kind of been a passion. I actually started with a trek across Maine and did a lot of road biking and transitioned into more mountain biking and off-road activities. I practice a fair amount. I practice on really technical trails, and actually just about a year ago I was practicing here on local trails and had a problem where my foot released from the pedals and drove my foot in the ground and ruptured my Achilles completely. Dr. Asherman, I think when I first met him, I at that point knew I had a full rupture. I think partially as an athlete, you kind of try to make light of the injury, and I think that's it's a self-preservation type thing. Almost like you don't want to believe that you're that hurt. Dr. Asherman was pretty stern. I'm not sure he was all that impressed with my maybe wanting to push through and had been walking on it for a week since the injury. That being said, when it came right down to it and they scheduled the surgery date, it was all business. Dr. Asherman told me exactly what was going to be done, how the repair would take place, what I would go through during the rehab portion. The time that I was off the bike, it was probably 2 months that I was off the bike, and then I elected to go to OA for my rehab. And the main reason that I did that was because my PT person, Marcus, was able to work directly with my surgeon and talk to them about my progress, and they were able to kind of cater my PT so that I could progress at a faster level. And during that time, I was pedaling a stationary bike. I lobbied really hard with my surgeon to get on an electric bike because I just didn't want to pedal inside. It took a while, but I finally did get back on that bike. I use that for rehab a lot. Now I'm completely on a regular bike, and I think confidence is a big thing, knowing that my ankle is strong and that I can do the things I used to do. It's still a work in progress. It's still healing. There's no stipulations of things I can't do, and I think it's one of those things where if I've got questions, I can make a phone call to OA and find out, what I can and can't do. Marcus in the PT department.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division. In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
The Leavitt Hornets have established themselves as one of the leading football programs in the state of Maine.
Goes down, it's got his man wide open down the seam, going to be 6. Touchdown Hornets, just what the doctor ordered.
And the Hornets know when it comes to fundraising that Maine Athletic Fundraising is just what the doctor ordered.
So here we are today at Leavitt Area High School, and I've been working with Coach Hathaway. This will be my 9th year kicking off his team. They're a great program in the state of Maine, and I enjoy kicking them off every year. They've got motivated kids, and they do a real good job with the fundraiser every year. I think you guys are ready to roll. What do you think? Yeah. Good luck, guys. Thank you. You got it. You're all set.
So we've been working with Maine Athletic Fundraising for the last 10 years with Mark Smith. Mark's been very helpful to our program. The nice thing is we're in the preseason, double sessions, a lot going on, but they come in and take care of everything. You give the players a good talk, pump them up for the fundraising, get them the materials they need and some ideas to sell the cards, and then they get the kids out and go. So it's been very helpful to our program. We've been able to raise thousands of dollars every year, and it helps us out a lot.
JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunsingMediaSports.com.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
We welcome you back here to the Augusta Civic Center. We'll take a look at the high scores in the first half. Tate Dolly with 14, Caitlin Lyons with 12. Those are your two high scorers for the Clippers. For the Moose, Madeline Sir with 11 and Sydney LeBlanc with 7 are your high scorers. Rob Munsing, Nate Munsing here, getting ready for the second half. Moose got some work to do, Nate, to catch up to here. They were down by 11. They closed it down to about 5 points, and then the Clippers, into the first half, extended that lead back out to 10 points. So we'll get set to go here. Underway in the second half, third quarter. Popped outside, won't go. Oh, got to fix the quarter. LeBlanc right side now. Butler's going to launch one. Sir, no. Butterfield, no. And Dolly gets a loose rebound. Yeah, now we got our scoreboard back. Just underway. Thanks for joining us here. Second half of action. Should be a good one. Moose trying to get into this 10-point lead. They double team there. Stevens doing a good job and stolen away. Butler's got it. Comes Hope. Hope. Nice step under. Doesn't go. Rebound tipped away. And Butler comes in.
Yeah, you just had a feeling that Hope was going to be in the right place. She was just kind of stuck over there on that far side. Fortunately for the Moose, Rob, the ball found her over there.
It did. Well, the outside shot hasn't been falling for Hope, but she's got a couple of underneath plays, and she always brings her defense and floor game.
Steven's doing a great job right now on Tate Dolly.
Back-to-back steals for the Moose on the good defense. Yeah, Kate gives you everything she has there, and we're always on it. Take a little more offense. I don't think she shot the ball here tonight.
Yeah, and that might.
And she's a good shooter.
Yeah, but it might have to do with all the work and effort that she has to put into playing defense, Rob. You know, she's doing. It's the hardest task in the league.
Yeah.
It's to try and stop Tate Dolly, who's the best scorer in the league. So you can kind of say she's going to give a little bit something up on the offensive side because all the effort's going to go on the defensive.
Well, that was the most unique play Kate has made all game there as she was faced in the opposite direction, and the pass came in and hit her right in the calf and ended up being a turnover. She had a smile on her face. She came back up. Hope's going to pop it home.
Nice extra dribble and an adjustment there. She just missed the three. Feeling a little bit more comfortable, bringing a little closer.
Thomas, right side now. Gay. They'll cross it all the way over. Dangerous pass, but they get it off. Lyons doesn't get the roll that time, and here comes Hope Butler.
I thought that was going to trickle home.
Back outside. Entry pass inside now, and stolen away. That's a good job there by Lyons. I'm sorry, that's not Lyons. That's Abby Allen. You got 22 and 12. I saw the 2, and Dolly's going to launch a 3. No. Well, one thing, when Tate Dolly launches a 3, she's a good shooter, but they lose her rebounding. Stevens back outside. Suddenly a blank. She's a good shooter that rolls out. I'll give you the shooting percentages when we get a chance. They aren't great. Dolly gets double team stolen away. Comes to Butler.
Seems, Rob, that UMA's figured her out a little bit.
This is Lyons with the steal. Caitlin Lyons. Abby Allen.
A lot of turnovers here in the second half for both teams.
And Gay hits her second 3 of the game.
That's a big improvement that we've seen from UMA Machias, Rob, in comparison to the front half of the beginning of the season here, is their ability to hit the 3. Tonight they're on fire from outside.
And Sir hits one.
Yeah, nice answer there for the Moose.
Yeah, I was looking up turnovers, Nate. 11 for the Moose. 9 for the Clippers. Almost stolen away by Butterfield. Lions to Dolly. Nice entry and nice defense by Sir. She's got great body control as she goes up to block.
Yeah, she's a great leaper. Straight up, high up in the air. It's hard to get a shot up over the top of her.
Tremendous player for Brunswick High School in her high school career. Coach Hayes down there, the head coach. My old friend Conrad Lewis, his assistant. Spent a lot of time with Conrad Lewis at Garden Area High School. Coach a variety of sports there, basketball, soccer at one point. Basketball, soccer, and softball for Conrad. Dolly, corner. Gage just hit one. Yeah, she got 2 now. 3 for the game. So she's heated up from the outside. Butler back outside now. Butterfield. That's a dangerous pass, and stepping in the passing lane, almost getting in control of the ball was Abby Allen. We said Abby, a local girl out of Monmouth Academy, so I'm sure her family's in attendance here at the Augusta Civic Center tonight. Hope Butler with it now here for the Moose. They trail by 10. They get it down a little bit, but back to 10 it goes. Skipped inside. That's a nice inside pass, but Sudbury not able to control it and get it home.
Another block for Sir.
Boy, she's getting it done on both ends. Sir to Butler. Butterfield into Sudbury. Skips it back outside, but some good help defense coming over by Thomas. Got the steal. Thomas going to bring it back outside now. They'll wait for the troops to get down. Lions. Butterfield's got the rebound.
Both defense here, the 2-3 zones that they're running, have figured out how the offense is trying to attack, and they've made the adjustment in the second half, and it's forced a lot of turnovers on both sides.
And that's what you need right there. Hope Butler with the pop outside.
They've been kind of floating around this, 10, 8-point gap here for the Moose. Got to be able to create a couple more stops and really start to take away that 3 ball.
Yeah, we're going to see this shot by Hope and then the timeout. If Hope can get that outside shot going, it's going to open up some other things here. We'll take a look at Hope with the pop here.
Yeah, just inside the line there for 3, but trust us, it went in.
Yeah, it did. Want to welcome our fans watching here on either Munson Media or out on the Moose Facebook page. We're also on Twitter. We're also on the Boxcast app on your smart TV. I'm probably missing someplace. Yeah, MunsonMediaSports.com. That's where a lot of people go to watch it. So we're everywhere. We're trying to break the internet. They'll come out on Gabe because she's been pretty good outside. A couple of 3-point shots. Now they'll spread the floor, trying to loosen up Dolly a little bit, but Sudbury's on and doing a pretty good job. Stevens getting a little bit of a break because Katie's been working hard. Nobody in any foul trouble. We played the first half of the game in 30 minutes. Shot clock down, and you see it at 3, so they've got to force one up, and out it goes. That was good defense by the Moose.
Yeah, I thought that Machias would see that Stevens is on the bench, Rob, and try and get Tate Dolly down underneath a little closer to the basket rather than having her come up to the high post, put her right down underneath and let a entry pass, put her in a good spot to be able to get a shot up.
We're down to 8. Sudbury's going to go on Dolly. She got to kick it back outside. They'll get over to Sydney LeBlanc. Sydney, good rotation on it, didn't go. And now Sydney's going to get called on the foul. A little frustration there by Sydney. As we said, nobody in foul trouble. 38-30.
Boy, even this third quarter's gone by extremely fast.
It really has. It's not likely they'll start the men's game early. We had that case last time we were up here, and they They do it because, some people are coming just for that game, and you don't want the parents that travel a long distance thinking it's an 8 o'clock game to come halfway through the first half. That's not good. So chance to eat into it here. Butterfield's got it. Going to get it back over to LeBlanc. Inside it goes. Sudbury got Dolly on her. Sudbury's going to go. Put it up. No. Come the Clippers. Abby Allen with it. They'll kick it in the corner here for the 3. Lions didn't get it. It went off the iron. Comes Hope Butler. Hope wants to move it a little bit quicker. Does. Butler's going to bring it back outside and pop. Irons. Sir kept it alive to Sudbury. So Autumn got it back outside. They'll get the new shot clock at 20, so down to 14. Sudbury's going to go, takes it in on Dolly, and Dolly just holds her ground, but Butterfield goes and gets the contact. She'll shoot too, Katie Butterfield. See what Katie's stats are here tonight. Katie's got the 2 points, hit that early. He's having a tough shooting night, 1 for 7. Has not gone to the free throw line. Not many have, Nate.
No.
And that's all true. Cuts it to 7. Good job from the free throw line by Katie Butterfield. Makes it 38-32. Low scoring game for a YSCC game. But very competitive game, just as we thought it would be. Two teams with postseason aspirations. Gay's got 3 threes, but that one's offline as they closed on it pretty quickly. Here comes Hope Butler. Chance to cut into it even more. 6-point lead for the Clippers, right side. Sydney LeBlanc got a good look. That's usually money for Sydney. Kate Stevens back in, kicks it outside. They'll come back in to Butterfield. Butterfield got it stripped away by Dolly. Ahead. And good closing defense by Madeline Sir. Threw Lions off on that layup. Stevens. Butterfield cuts. Back outside. Cross pass to LeBlanc. Sid pops. Little shot on it. And travel called on Lions. And Caitlin's going to get a technical. She had a little something to say to the man with the striped shirt and the whistle. And when you have a striped shirt and a whistle, you always get the last word.
Yeah, just a frustration thing. She saw the opening, right? If she was able to get the ball down, she would have been way out in front of the pack.
So this is a advantageous spot for the Moose because if they hit the free throws, they'll get the ball back, right?
That's right.
After the technical, so they'll get an extra possession out of this and we'll ring in and out for Madeline. But down to 5. This one's got potential to be right down to the buzzer. 1:03 left and a fast-moving game. Just about an hour into the game. Moose being patient here in the half court. Sydney. Butler floats it home.
That's such a good shot, and it's not an easy one to make. That little runner that she puts up. And that's exactly where you need to shoot from, Rob. We don't see it a lot now. Nice play there by Sir. Against the zone, and it's probably because UMA plays a zone that they're aware of where to shoot and where to attack it from. So, nice job there by Butler.
3-point lead, single possession. Tipped away. That's good defense by Kate Stevens. Lions has got an easy put up, but she can't get it home. She's got a great look at it from about 6 feet away.
And they want to take this clock all the way down.
Comes Butler. Kicks it back. Got it to Sydney. Into Butler. Butler goes up and got it home.
How about that little give and go? Unorthodox give and go, but it was effective.
At the buzzer, up and good. A 3 at the buzzer. I'm working on the replay here for what I thought was going to be the definitive play of the quarter, so we don't have the replay of the last shot, but we'll show you what the Moose did here, which was really good, and we'll stay right with it here. This is that little give and go that Nate was talking about here.
Yeah, that's that final pass there. You want to pass away from Tate Dolly, no question about it, and Butler just happened to be in that perfect spot underneath the defense.
And we thought that would be the way the quarter would go out, but a 3. Take a look at the stats. Through 3 leading scorers, Tate Dolly with 14, Caitlin Lyons with 12 are your leading scorers for the Clippers. For your Moose, Madeline Sir, she's got 11. Sydney LeBlanc with 7. Okay, I'm going to actually go back to stats because when I looked at those, I said those aren't right, and they aren't because my iPad hadn't updated. So let me update you. Tate Dolly with 14, Caitlin Lyons with 12, Megan Gay with 9. For your Moose, Madeline Sir 14, Hope Butler with 12, Sid LeBlanc with 7. So we got a good one. A 4-point lead.
Boy, and how about that 3 at the end of that quarter, Rob?
And it was a heave.
It's the way to do it. Throw it off the backboard.
Always throw it long. Moose basketball to start the 4th. Butterfield. Get it tipped away. That'll give me a chance to go and fix the scoreboard. And make it the 4th. Butler holds. Back outside. Stevens. Kate hasn't tried a shot yet. Butterfield comes in. Dolly goes up, blocks it, gets a loose ball. Well, we said she's a really premier defender, and you see it there again. Back outside is good. Coxon for 3. 44-37. Stevens. In the corner, Butterfield. Sir. And Dolly just went straight up. Almost got the shooter's roll. Would have been back-to-back 3s. 44-37. Butterfield's going to take it in, kick it back out. Stevens thought about it. Got it over to Hope. Hope's going to iron it. Comes Abby Allen with it. Got Butler on her. Gay to Lyons. Gay back outside. Allen. Well, Coxon will go again. She launches it up, won't go. Good rebound by Butterfield in good position. Moose trying to shake loose. Sir got doubled, so there's somebody open. It's Sydney LeBlanc. She hit the 3.
Yeah, and if you're a Moose fan, the one person you want to see open at the 3-point line is LeBlanc.
Yeah, she can nail him, and she did there. That's a big shot. Cuts it to 4 in the corner. That's a big shot by Lyons.
Every time the momentum has built for the Moose, there's been a bit of a dagger placed.
I know, yeah.
By Umaine Machias.
Well, you get tit for tat, and what happens there is, you get a 3 one way, you get a 3 the other way, and that momentum doesn't last very long.
Yeah, no gained ground. No ground gained.
Yeah, that's going to be a little travel here. We'll see the Sydney LeBlanc 3 here. They found Sydney. That was a good pass by Sura. She got doubled, so somebody's wide open, and Sydney put it all net. Clippers trying to break down this zone. Looks like they might be playing a. If they're playing a diamond in one, Nate, I can't got too much going on here to see it, but it looks like, to me, like Stevens is playing Dolly, trying to face guard her, and everybody else they're playing like the rest are playing zone. We'll see. And then they end up with a double if they get it.
Yeah, so. Box and one. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, box and one or something. Yeah. And that's sometimes what can happen if you're patient like the Clippers were that time. They broke it down and they got the ball inside Abby Allen.
Yeah, Moose just a little late on that rotation to get down there.
Back outside to Sydney. She's going to get over to Stevens, now Butler. They're going to say she didn't get the ball down in time. So the Moose got it down to within one until the final shot of the third quarter, which was a desperation 3, made it 4 points at the quarter. Now back up to 49-40. Pop outside. That's deflected, and Madeline Surr with the rebound. Dribbles out of trouble. Butler left side LeBlanc. All the way over to Stevens. She did a good job to control it. So back-to-back turnovers here by the Moose with 6:29 left. 9-point lead. Gay's got a couple of threes there. She didn't take that one. Dolly got triple team, but back over to Gay. And she's good. That's her fourth third of the game, I believe. We'll see.
And it's been the three-pointer, Rob, that has kept them in this cushion with the lead that they have right now. And basically, I like what Coach Alley has done, right? You put the ball down into the middle, and the entire defense has got to collapse, because if they don't, Tate Dolly's going to score. So, and they've done a really nice job probably practicing and hitting these threes and really increasing their efficiency there.
Yeah, they're 9 of 26, Nate, so they're shooting at 34.6%. So that's solid for three-point baskets. 2 of 14 from the three-point arc for the Moose. And it's Megan Gay. She's 4 of 8, Nate, from three-point range. Got 12 points. All 12 of her points are threes. Lyons is 3 from 11 for 15 points. Madeline Surr 14 and Hope Butler 12 points. Sidney Blank 10 for your Moose. Moose with some work to do again. They've done it once. They're down by 12. They got it down to 1 with the final possession, or what we thought was going to be the final possession of the quarter. But the Clippers came down, hit that desperation 3 off the backboard at the buzzer. That was a killer in a sense. It made it a 4-point rather than a 1-point game. And the Clippers have played well here to the start of the fourth. Stevens drills it inside. Butterfield couldn't control it. We said turnovers have been the bane. Really, both teams at times.
Yeah, the big difference has been the three-pointers for Yume Machias. They really shot well from outside tonight.
19 turnovers by the Moose, 13 for Machias. Inside it comes to Lyons. She's going to go and won't get it. Sydney back outside, drilled inside, tipped away by Gay. Clippers have it. They'll put it in the hands of Abby Allen. Abby Allen draws LeBlanc. Lyons, nice move back outside, and she gets fouled. There have been a lot of fouls. Nobody in personal foul trouble. We haven't shot any free throws, any bonus free throws after the 5 fouls, because neither team has got the 5 fouls. Neither team pressing. Dolly goes in and travels. Neither team is pressed, but you got to think with 5:10 left, Nate, that may come into the realm of possibility for the Moose. Coach Seavey may have to go to something pressure defense. They are down by 12. And that may be exactly what Coach wants to talk about here is he's going to talk it over. He's going to talk it over, and we'll remind you we'll be back here for the men's game That'll be about 25 minutes, typically after the conclusion, or they may stay at 8. Last time they put the clock and then changed it, so we're going to not change it. We'll say it's going to be an 8 o'clock start on this particular one. I want to wish the teams that we cover the very best of luck as they head into their semester exams. The Moose and the Mustangs are YSCC teams that we call the Action for. We love being part of both their families. They're very accommodating to us and very helpful to bring these games to you the way that we can. We hope you enjoy these games here from the Augusta Civic Center. We haven't been doing the home games that the Moose have to play at neutral sites, their home games that they play down sometimes to Southern Maine Community College. The Seawolves are very accommodating, as are the Mustangs at Central Maine Community College, and at times have gone to Unity to play home games. I'm not sure if that's on the menu this year for them or not. But we do the games from the Civic Center, high above courtside, as we like to say. So we'll see what Coach Seavey's drawn up. Trying to get it inside to Sura. Couldn't do it. Butterfield came on, got it high. Got the return pass. Now kicks it back outside to Butler. And they're watching Hope very quickly.
Yeah.
Very carefully, aren't they? Wow.
Yeah, I think she's got a tendency, Rob, to kind of jump step and get her feet after collecting the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that as the pass is coming to her.
And that might be something that the film will help out for Hope to see. Love what she brings to the floor, the way she plays. Here comes Sydney. Going on
and again,
up and in.
Great finish there.
She went on Abby Allen, and she finishes at a high rate of speed, which is really good. Take no, so down to 10. See if they can get it to single digits here. Sydney LeBlanc. Back outside. Stevens. Inside to Sir. Up a little strong by Sir, and Madeline goes down. I hope it's just a cramp. That's usually I'm not a trainer. I don't even play one on TV. But that's typically something that they'll do when you get a cramp. Try to stretch it out here. We hope that's the case. We'll take a quick break here as they...
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Possible, the doctors and physical therapists try to tell you what's wrong right away so you can just get it fixed and get back to what you're doing and have your normal life or try to be even better than what you were before.
It's important for a parent to have someone here in Saco, close to the Biddeford Saco area, because we have a lot of sports teams. When you have your daughter or son that's injured, in my case, my daughter, it's nice to know that you have someone local, someone that you can trust, and someone that is expert in sports injuries.
Hey everyone, Travis Mills, partner at CBU Benefits, coming to you today to explain a little bit more about the packages that we offer. Today I have Alex, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover critical illness, why it's so important for you to have it, what it means, and we're going to find a way to get you covered through CBU Benefits.
So one of our more innovative products that we have is our critical illness policy. Now for us it's called Active Care. It's a lump sum product from $5,000 all the way up to $100,000 for cancer, for heart issues. Really, it covers 28 critical illnesses. So we call this our Active Care product. So for just a few dollars a month, you can cover yourself for life's unexpected events of cancer, heart, the 28 critical illnesses, even going into diabetic amputation, Alzheimer's disease. So come over to CBU Benefits and get information about how you can protect yourselves for life unexpected events.
Back here, they've got treating Madeline on the bench. Again, we're furthest away of anybody here, so.
They are massaging her calf, though, Rob, so you might be right. I'm not sure. She didn't put any weight coming off, but keep an eye on it.
Well, let's hope that's,
I mean,
what it is, so.
Yeah, they're bringing out the roller. I think you're right. I mean, you're not going to sit there and massage and roll a knee injury.
Right, exactly.
Or an ankle
right, yeah.
injury, so.
So it came in, and the pressure came up. So we speculated on when the pressure would come with 3:51 left. Moose have stepped up the pressure. Well, Coxon's going to try to get inside. Actually became a south pass strip by Kate Stevens of the quick hand. Sudbury in the game. She came in for Madeline. In the corner to Stevens. Kate goes, dips it underneath to Butterfield, and Katie just a little short on that one. Nice back cut by Lyons, and she puts it up and in, and credit the pass, Abby Allen with a nice feed. Popped outside. Butterfield will put it back up and home. Katie Butterfield. And Coach Seaver going to take quick timeout. Probably wants to get the pressure on. We'll stay right here with it. Maine General Sports Medicine, the training staff here for the Moose. They do a great job, led by Chris Cimatelli. See the huddle here. Coach Seavey. Coach Seavey reminded me that we had a past, he and I, back when I was the head coach at Gardner High School football program. Coach Seavey was an assistant coach for Ted Mosher at Oxford Hills. We had some great battles with Oxford Hills back 20 or so years ago. Oxford Hills went to the Class A state championship game representing Eastern Class A 2000-2001. Lost to South Portland up at the University of Maine Orono. Butler on the D and really stayed with it, did Hope, and made it a tough play for Allen.
Yeah, and forced an early shot in that possession, Rob.
Yeah, because Clippers would like to use the time clock they can. Sudbury going to get back outside to Stevens. Kate goes. Got cut off. Kick back outside. Down to 8. LeBlanc's going to launch and won't go, and Dolly with the rebound. Dolly's got a bushel full of rebounds. Double figures in rebounds for Tate Dolly. He's got 18 rebounds. Stevens. Hope Butler floats it. Ball's drilled through some players, came back outside. LeBlanc. Moose need to get some shots off.
Yeah, sometimes you get into this lull if that's been your MO for the entire game, and now you got to pick up your sense of urgency, get shots up.
And Clippers are going to take a timeout. Well, thanks for watching here, wherever you're watching us from, whether it's on the Munsing Media website, on Twitter, on Facebook, either on the Moose page, the Munsing Media page. We're all over the place, as we say. Scoreboard working flawlessly tonight. See Chris Wheeler's watching. Chris, the scoreboard's been good as gold tonight. Here comes the pressure. See if the Moose can get some turnovers and get points off those turnovers. Abby Allen going on Butler. That's a good matchup, those two. Butler doing a good job. Back cut by Lyons. Stevens comes over, does a good job, and causes a turnover. Kate Stevens. So 1:29 left. It's 10 points. So you've got to get some quick offense. Inside it comes. They'll kick it back out. Butterfield knows that. She launches. Sudbury goes up and lays it in. Now they'll have to get the pressure, and Coach Seaver going to call timeout so he can get the pressure locked on. 54-46.
Defensively in the last couple of possessions, UMA's done exactly what they need to do and force turnovers, turnover after turnover, and they just had a little difficulty converting offensively, and obviously not that time.
In the left part of our screen, you can see, I think it's Alicia down there, the trainer with Madeline, trying to get her to stretch out, and it does look like that. It must be some type of muscle, because Madeline played almost a whole game. She may be a little dehydrated, and get dehydrated, you cramp up. If you ever got one of those dehydration cramps, they'll seize you up just as quickly as could be, and you can't move. She's walking around pretty good here. Comes in high, it's stolen. Butterfield's got it. Tried to get it inside to LeBlanc, and it was stolen away, and Hope Butler's going to get called on the foul.
That's exactly what you wanted to. Unfortunately, trying to get the easier pass, and that just opens up. And as a teammate, you want to get it down to the easy shot. Was Butterfield trying to pass that down in?
They got the Dolly, and Dolly got it off the wing. Stolen away. Butler goes. That was deflected and out, and followed by Sudbury. Almost got it in, but that was a great defensive play by Abby Allen coming back for the Clippers. Fouls on Sudbury. Her first, team fourth. We're going to use all our timeouts tonight, apparently. I was watching the end of the women's game last night between the Mustangs and Seawolves, and the final minute and change must have taken 20 minutes, because both teams, every time there was something, they took a timeout. Of course, part of it is, when you're going to get pressed, what you want to do is you take that timeout, you can advance the ball. So that's what the Mustangs were doing. The Mustangs have beaten the Seawolves 9 straight times. Some very competitive games. They were last night. 2 good games down there. This has been a good one tonight. 54-46. Under a minute, 57 seconds left. Blank reaches in, and they almost got a foul, and they do now, and now we'll shoot. This will be the first time in the game that we will have gone to the 5-foul limit. And remember, in women's basketball, 5 fouls means you're going to shoot 2. Well, 4 or 5 years ago, they put that rule into effect. We really like it. I like the way the game flows. Men still play the 2 regular halves, 20-minute halves. 1 of 2 for Abby Allen. 55-46, stolen away. This is Gay with it. Gets it knocked away by Hope Butler. So Coach Alley will take a deep breath after this game's over and stay on the bench and coach them in. A couple of coaches in the league do that.
It's impressive to see. You could just imagine the amount of time one team takes, and then, multiply it by 2.
Yeah, because he's coaching all the time. You're not mailing. He's not mailing it in. That's for sure. He's a very active coach in both programs. First one's good. So as we said, these games tonight will do it for us for the first semester for our Moose Calls. Be back second semester. Go to UMA's schedule. If the game is at the Augusta Civic Center, we'll do it. I talked to Jen Laney, the AD, about the playoffs because they changed the playoffs last year so that the first round of the playoffs is at the higher seed. And it worked out well for UMA last year because they played NHTI and they were able to schedule that on a Sunday night when the Civic Center was already set up for basketball playoffs that were occurring here during the February break. So it worked out, and of course the high schools don't play on Sunday, so they schedule the game on a Sunday night. And so Jen said they'll try to do that again if they can, if they get a home game, and they're likely to get a home game. Sydney pops it up, won't go, and no fouls called, so this should do it. So Clippers will hold the ball outside. You'll see your final. It'll be 59-46. We'll take a look at the final game stats. Make sure that the online stats have updated, and they have. So we'll be able to give you the official game stats here. We'll take a look at the Clippers. Caitlin Lyons. Great game for Caitlin. She had 19 points. Tate Dawley with 14. Megan Gay with 12. Abby Allen with 8. Cassie Wilcoxon, she had 6 points. And they were the scorers. 5 scorers in the book for the Clippers. For your Moose, Madeline Sir. Madeline went out late with that lower leg injury. She had 14 points. Hope Butler with 12. Cindy LeBlanc with 12. Katie Butterfield with 6. Autumn Sudbury with 2. For your Moose. Well, that's going to do it here in the first game of the night. Hope you enjoyed it. The men coming to warm up. They put 25 minutes on the clock. So and we'll be back with you before the 8 o'clock tip-off scheduled time. Now, they started this last time, and then they readjusted the clock. So what we'll do is we'll start our game, get it out, and I'll put the clock up for you to see as it counts down on the men's game. But the men's game will come up in its own slot, as we always do. So, for Nate Munsinger, I'm Rob Munsing. We'll see you back here soon from the Augusta Civic Center shortly.